My name is Sherry Vanterhaag, psychic medium and spiritual teacher. In this audio, I will talk to you about exactly what psychic protection is and how to use it in your daily life. My journey into the spiritual realms began at a very young age. I was only 17 when I became interested in the wonder of spirituality and basically the meaning of life, which is why I began studying spirituality and the afterlife. And it has been my lifelong journey to guide, heal, and teach people such as yourself. When I began working with spirit at the age of 23, it became apparent right from the very beginning that a form of spiritual protection, or as I like to call it, energy armour, around oneself was absolutely necessary. But psychic protection is not just for mediums and psychics. It can and should probably be used by everybody. The term psychic protection may pose a few questions for the newly confirmed spiritualist or even for the layman, but for an experienced medium like myself or other psychic mediums and healers, it is commonplace and practiced on a daily basis. It sounds daunting, to say the least, that we may even need something such as psychic protection, as if we're trying to protect ourselves against dark forces and demons. But to assure you, when it comes to psychic protection, there is nothing to fear. If we take the example of a fireman, before he enters a blazing building, he makes certain that all parts of his body are appropriately protected, guarded and safe to enter the building. It's a form of preparation. And in a similar way, anyone who is working with spiritual energy uses psychic protection as their form of preparation. So what exactly is psychic protection? Firstly, to ease your concerns, I would like to advise you to look upon psychic protection with these pointers in mind. 1. Psychic protection is easy. 2. You will always have the protection of your guardian angels and spirit guides along your journey. 3. You can call upon their help any time that you're feeling vulnerable or fearful. And 4. You are the one who is in control of the energy that you are carrying and the energy that you are attracting. In other words, you are responsible for your own energy. When I speak of energy, I am referring directly to your spiritual energy or aura. The subtle anatomy or electromagnetic energy field that exists around your physical body is part of your spirit structure. Ultimately, this is what we are trying to protect when we speak of psychic protection. There are other aspects to psychic protection. However, in this audio, we will concentrate on your own personal energy field and how to strengthen and protect it. We all have an energy body around our physical body. It is called the aura. And we simply use psychic protection to protect ourselves from unwanted energies. In point form, psychic protection can be used for these various reasons. 1. To keep our energy our own and to keep our vibration high. In other words, a clear and bright energy field, similar to keeping a healthy, detoxified physical body. 2. We use it to shield our energy body and clear away unwanted energies. 3. We use it to stop us from receiving or being receptive to negative energy. And 4, we use it to uplift the environment around us, the space we are working in, and it also helps us change our mood from happy to sad or emotional to happy and balanced. These unwanted energies that I'm speaking of come in the form of random ghosts or spirits, and they cannot harm us in any way. It's simply that we just don't need or want to connect with them in any way, as they are not our personal guardian angels or passed over loved ones who act as spirit guides for us. The air is thick with the vibrations of spirit. Our guardian angels and spirit guides are always nearby, ready to lend a hand, ready to assist us when we call on them, and to protect us. When we think about the impermanence of our lives here on earth, we can then begin to have some sort of faith in an afterlife and the spirit world, of which there are many dimensions and many levels. As a medium, I use psychic protection to optimize my entire experience with spirit, to make sure I am not drained, to make sure I am receiving accurate impressions from spirit, and to make certain that I am working and communicating with my higher guides who ultimately have a higher perspective than we do. When I do my work as a medium, I like to do a fair amount of preparation. I spend at least 2 to 3, sometimes even 5 minutes in prayer and invocation for the person I'm reading for. This specific prayer not only brings in the highest energies and provides psychic protection for myself and my client, but it also teaches my client the best way to go about invoking and working with spirit. For the everyday person, though, the use of psychic protection can help us if we are in the company of people that drain our energy, or we're in a relationship that drains our energy, or when we're just going to crowded places, or we need to feel safe. It can be used to help lift our energy when we're feeling anxious or confused about things, or perhaps even when we're off to that job interview or first date, times when we're feeling vulnerable. The call for psychic protection can compare to just speaking with your guardian angels about your needs and your desires. It's quite simple. Each and every one of us, without exception, has spirit guides and guardian angels. They are here to protect, guide, comfort, heal, and teach us along our earthly journey. They are always by our side. This is true. So why do we need to use psychic protection? And what exactly is it? Some spiritually minded people say that psychic protection is a given and that it's not necessary to call upon. I say no matter who we are, we're all capable of attracting and holding on to negative energies and negative vibrations. We have good days and we have bad days. It's just the balance of life. This in fact reminds me of a saying: before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. Everything around us and everything that is living has a life force or a spiritual energy. This energy holds within it very specific energy vibrations or frequencies. Psychic protection is a tool that is used essentially to protect our energy body or auric field. The Greek word aura actually means breeze or air. The aura around the physical body is tangible. It is always moving, and it depends on our moods. A lot of our energy, such as emotional and mental thoughts and vibrations, reside in the energy field around our body. Anything that we perceive is done so through the energy bodies, through the various energy bodies around us, and there are 7 layers. It is truly fascinating, the subtle anatomy, and it holds within it and reflects our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. The aura is so often overlooked because it's something we cannot see with our eyes. We are overly concerned with looking after and protecting the physical body, but it is just as important that we look after and protect our energy body. The main reason we use psychic protection or the call of spirit is to keep our energy fields clear and healthy of any negative energies or negative influences around us. We all know that we can change our moods within a second. This is reflected in our energy body. We need psychic protection as a form of protection from our own negative rage or other people's. Also from negative people and negative relationships, or the toxic feelings and attitudes that we ourselves encounter, or from other people that can dump their energy onto ours quite easily. We all have that person that we just don't like to be around for some reason. Usually, it's because they're carrying some sort of negative energy or vibration. And our energy or vibration doesn't really want to mix with theirs. We need psychic protection, especially when we're feeling weakened emotionally, mentally, or physically, as our aura shrinks and lowers in energy. The aura is like our protective field that shields us, and anyone can be affected by energies, negative and positive. To understand what an effect our auric energy can have upon us, let's take the example of a negative relationship. If we spend too much time in that negative relationship, it becomes nothing but draining and tiring. It is so disempowering, and because we are carrying around within our energy field or energy body the negative emotions associated with that relationship, we don't feel good about ourselves or our lives, and it keeps on happening. Then the same negative feelings keep our moods low, then the emotions compound, and it becomes a vicious cycle. Finally, when we come to our senses and realize that this type of relationship is not healthy and we leave, we usually automatically feel wonderful and a great sense of relief. Within our emotional body, one of the layers of the aura, that negative energy is released and our mood is wonderful. We are not a slave to those negative emotions that held us back before. We are free from carrying around anything that does not serve us and that doesn't help us feel free. Hence why our energy field is so much lighter and less burdened, and so are we. Here is another example of how our aura can be affected, but in a positive way. John, a client of mine, came to see me in great distress. He had many issues. Most people tell me that after a reading with me, they feel so much better. A word often described to me about the way people feel is lighter. I had to see John the following week for an appointment with his son. He told me that his wife had said to him when he arrived home, "Wow, your aura is beautiful." She said she was able to see all of these coloured lights around John. And she does regularly see auras around people. The fact that she could see his aura is not the point I'm trying to make. Rather, it's the fact that she could notice such an extreme difference in his aura after my reading. Although John did say he felt wonderful at the time, but after about a week of negativity, he was beginning to feel a little bit stressful again, and that same stressful energy around him once more. I see so many people that need guidance on this sort of protection. In the workplace, for example, going off to the supermarket, these places are full of people that are carrying energy. Everywhere we go, we are faced with other people's energy. This is why spending time alone can clear and strengthen our aura. Happy moods, sad moods, angry moods, anxious moods, envious moods, they are everywhere we go, and these are all reflected in the energy bodies of the people around us. The thoughts and emotions people are experiencing are all reflected within their auric fields, and to the sensitive person or empathetic person, these vibrations are easy to sense. Sometimes we even draw on or pick up on these energies ourselves. There is scientific evidence now to prove that plants can draw energy from one another, and science is also beginning to recognise that humans can do this as well. So it is possible for us to draw energy from others, or have it taken from us. We probably do this unconsciously. It's the same as when we listen to a friend's problems for about an hour, non-stop. They have just dumped all their psychic debris off and feel great, while we're left feeling drained. It's part of the human experience to have moments of feeling low in energy. During those times, we may pay more attention to thoughts that make us feel anxious and find ourselves a slave to the vicious cycle of the human ego. An avalanche of negative thoughts can thwart our outlook and cause us to become more vulnerable. Feeling low, perhaps even feelings of depression. Remember, all words, thoughts, feelings and intentions have vibrations that attract what we experience. We need to monitor our words, thoughts and emotions. And as we change our thoughts, we change our energy and we change our lives. So what are the methods of psychic protection? The tools we use for psychic protection are 1. Visualization. 2. Sensing and feeling. 3. Affirmations. 4. Prayers. And 5. Candles, incense and sage. As a medium, it is my firm belief, through years of experience, that prayers and affirmations are the most effective tools to use for psychic protection. Before you get too concerned about how to do that, let's begin with visualization. Something just as simple as visualizing a coloured light around your aura each morning and evening is a good way not only to protect your aura, but also to become aware of your energy field and also yourself on a deeper level. Visualization is a very powerful tool. One method I use is to clearly visualize a beautiful golden orb of light above my crown. I sense it coming in to bathe over my entire physical and spiritual body. I bring it in slowly, sensing it running through every physical cell and every auric layer. When it reaches my feet, I allow it to extend further and run all the way down and into the earth energy. You can also visualize old, unwanted energy leaving your energy field. This is what I refer to as clearing and shielding. As much as psychic protection is about protection itself, it's also about clearing out old energy. We clean our physical bodies before we dress them, and it's the same with our energy body. Sensing and feeling. Along with visualization comes sensing. I also believe that your belief that you are protected and your conscious awareness toward protecting your energy helps immensely. Your beliefs are powerful, and when we truly believe something, we do receive. Feeling is the language of the soul, so the more we can imagine and the more we can feel, the more this becomes real. Feel the light around your body and call upon your angels for extra light and protection around you. Sense and feel. In my psychic development class, I use this method. I get my students to sit quietly and peacefully and alone, with their eyes closed, no music, just the silence. I ask them to focus on the energy around their body, just a few inches at a time. Practicing this on a regular basis will get you used to your own energy body and the frequencies and vibrations outside of your physical body, hence your aura. And with time, you will understand how to feel and sense your own vibration. You may even start to feel how far your aura extends out, and so on. Sense and feel. It is certainly real. It is there. prayer is something that is quite personal for each individual. I like to pray to Archangel Michael, the Archangel of Protection. Archangel Michael is the only angel who is mentioned by name in 3 of the major sacred texts of the world's religions. He is mentioned in Judaism, in the Bible, and in Islam. In all of those faiths, they believe that Michael is the leading angel that fights evil with the power of good. Michael, the Archangel, can obliterate darkness, and he will protect us, clear our negative energy, clear out dark energy, and cut cords to fearful attachments and situations in our lives. There is plenty of information about the archangelic realm and Archangel Michael that you can seek out. I would recommend anything written by Doreen Virtue, whom I've had the pleasure of meeting. In my book, Eternal Light, I go into further detail about the power of prayer. There are no eloquent words needed. Just speak to your angels or a deity of your choice and voice your requests and also give thanks. For example, something like this. I call upon my guardian angels of protection to surround me and my family with love, light and protection now. Thank you. I have my own prayers and I encourage people to make their own. The following are 2 wonderful prayers channeled from Spirit through one of my students. I call upon my spirit guides to surround me in love and golden light. May all that I do today be for the highest good. It's just very simple. Don't make it complicated. Another more detailed prayer. With blessings and light from above and beyond, we are able to be a divine channel for accurate and timely messages for those we are working with on this day. We surround ourselves in white light and bathe in the glow of love and protection offered to us this day from our spirit guides. My prayer and invocation is quite lengthy. I go into extreme detail about what I want from Spirit. I ask Michael to go through the building in which I'm working, go through both of my energy fields and my clients, lifting the energies and the vibrations, removing negative energies. Then we do golden light energy protection, and then I do my invocations to those on the other side, and I ask to be a channel for divine messages for the person. I also ask that all that they need to know is given to them. Affirmations are something like this. I am love, I am light, I am peace. I am protected now and always, and I trust in the process of life. Again, they are very simple, and I do encourage you to make up your own. Affirmations are powerful statements, and words have vibrations. Your word is your wand. Other forms of psychic protection, such as candles, incense and sage. Lighting candles will lift the vibration of a room instantly. Notice how pretty the candle looks. It only takes 1 candle to light a dark room. Angels are attracted by the light of candles. They are respondent to ceremony and prayers and requests of any kind. Incense is a wonderful tool. We use incense to clean a place. What we are doing when we burn incense is calling on a higher force to act to remove negative influences. A lot of religious people will burn incense as a way to clear out negativity. It's used for purity. We are simply calling on this higher energy and asking them to work in a particular area. We burn incense to improve the vibrations of a place, and burning incense will naturally lift the vibration. Burning the herbs such as sage is commonplace for clearing out energies. Sage is used to smudge your energy body or used to clear out energy in the home. Another form of psychic protection are Reiki symbols. I am a Reiki master, and those who are attuned to Reiki will understand that the vibration of a room can be lifted and protected with the use of certain symbols. They are drawn with the healer's hands over the parts that we are trying to protect, either a body, a window, a door, a car, a house, and also they are visualized in white light. Protecting your aura on a daily basis. A simple routine of imagining golden, pink or white or violet light around your energy body will not only protect it, but strengthen it. Whenever I go to places that are crowded, I call upon my guardian angels to protect me. I visualize and I affirm. Using all of these methods at once will help you to fully feel the essence of psychic protection around you and light around you. I also find that when I'm feeling very low in energy, I can call my guardian angels with complete trust to remove anything from my energy body or aura that does not serve me. I might be feeling low in energy or just not right, so I place my hands towards the air and I ask for spiritual cleansing of my aura. Psychic protection works on many levels, and many mediums have their own specific ways of actually moving lost souls, clearing out negative energies, or spirit attachments to people or ghosts within a house or a building of any type. This type of psychic protection and clearing work should only be performed by a professional psychic with many years of experience. To begin to understand what psychic protection is really all about, do research, practice, and use the methods I've said to you in this audio. Above all, when using any form of psychic protection, no matter what method, it's a matter of sensitivity, symbolism, and intent. We are looking to the light, we are looking to clear out negative vibrations and shield and protect. And that way, we can constantly feel high in energy, high in vibrations, and fantastic.